You're not wasting resources because your team is lazy. You're wasting them because your system quietly rewards the wrong work. In the next 2 minutes, you'll see why more output is killing your product and what to do instead. Look at your week. How much time goes to shipping features versus learning what actually works? Most teams can't answer that without guessing. That's the first leak. If you don't track learning, you will always overfund building. Here's the twist. Your biggest cost isn't engineers or tools. It's the months you spend scaling ideas that were never tested. Every untested feature becomes permanent overhead. Code to maintain, bugs to fix, UX to support. You feel busy because you're dragging a growing pile of half-proven ideas. Notice how your roadmap rewards starting, not stopping. When was the last time you celebrated killing a feature before launch? If you can't remember, that's your second leak. You're paying to protect sunk costs instead of buying clarity. The fix is simple, but not easy. Make evidence the gate, not effort. Before any feature gets a full build, demand one thing: a cheap test that can prove it wrong fast. Not a survey, not a meeting. A real behavior test, a fake door, a prototype, a price test, a manual concierge run. Cap the first experiment to 1 week max. If you can't design a 1 week test, the idea is too vague to build. Now shift your metrics. Track cost per validated learning instead of velocity. Ask each week, how much time and money did we spend to learn one solid thing about our users? Watch what happens. Bloated projects become smaller bets. Roadmaps get shorter. You stop arguing opinions and start comparing experiments. The team feels less frantic because work has a clear end. Learn, then decide. Here's the quiet payoff. When you fund learning first, you waste less on heroics later. You don't need to push people harder. You just need to stop paying for blind execution. So this week, pick one big feature and cut it into a 1 week test. If it fails, you just saved months of burn. If it works, you'll scale it with calm, not hope. That's how you stop wasting resources in product development, not by doing more, but by refusing to build what you haven't learned.